How you guys doing? My first question is, can you elaborate on that? So that's all my first question. My second question was, for all you guys actually, if you watched any of the Kamen Rider series from 2001, which, if you did, which ones were your favorites? All of you.
Well, me personally, I haven't really watched that much of it, because we watched a lot of the Ryuki during the show. And I know people had to watch the show over and over again, but it gets really taxing. So I watched them with eyes and some I was doing stuff just to get some ideas about which direction I want to go to. Don't really follow it that, at least for me, I don't follow it that much anymore because I'm more of the old school.
I haven't watched that many either because, you know, other projects, I have to do research for other things, but what was the one with the musical instruments?
Oh, no.
That was hilarious.
Just an episode here or there for me. Nothing major, unfortunately.
Yeah, same here. I mean, Michelle Walsh was originally a paranormal journalist, and so I didn't want to know anything about the show, quite honestly, because I was supposed to be kind of clueless. And then when my character changed, I was like, damn, I better go and watch all this.
My favorite from 2009 is Kamen Rider Dragon Knight. I really enjoyed Ryuki. That was awesome. Since, you know, it's what the source material is based off of. But yeah, I think Kamen Rider Dragon Knight was pretty cool too. Just throwing that out there, everyone.
I guess same with me. I watched all the Ryuki series, but I'm not catching the other series from since then. Sorry.
There was one I watched with a bat. Yes, that's it. Okay, I was hoping somebody would help me out here, but that one was really cool. That was really interesting. Besides Kamen Rider, of course, holds dear to my heart, but that one was pretty cool. Plus, I love Batman.
That's a tough question. But out of all the footage I've seen, I have to say by far the best acted, choreographed, produced, Emmy-winning show, Kamen Rider Dragon.
I wanted to say thank you guys for coming. I love the show. And I just wanted to ask why Kamen Rider Ryuki, why did you guys choose that? And how did you guys get casted? I want to hear about Kamen Rider. What's the first one? Why choose Ryuki?
Okay, well, that is the answer. We actually, at least the cast and crew and the production, didn't have anything to do with choosing the show. We were approached, my brother and I were approached by Agnes to make the show, and they had chosen Ryuki already before we were involved. And the reason that I was told was because there was 13 writers and we didn't make 13 books. So I think that's the marketing side of it, you know.
I got like 5.
Hopefully they'll put the other ones out. I don't know. I was looking forward to it myself. But primarily it was for marketing reasons. The more writers you have, the more you can actually market.
And how did they get casted and how did you hear about it?
Well, when we're casting any show, we put the breakdowns into the trades. All the casting offices get it, and then they all just show up and they do the audition. The only time that was actually a little different, and I'm going to let Matt Mullins tell you, was a kind of interesting story about how he came to our casting.
It's kind of my mantra now for Hollywood. When I heard about the audition for the show, I tried to get in for the audition through, you have an agent and manager, and they try to have them submit you to get on the project, or at least go into audition. I couldn't get in that way, so I went in to drop off my picture to Steve and Mike. I still didn't get a call. So I found out when the auditions were, I went in and just signed in and got the sides, and I crashed the audition basically. And they cast me in the pre-show pilot, and After the pre-show pilot, I was lucky enough to be the only cast member that was kept on, and that was that. So, thank you. Wow. So crash, guys! Don't be afraid.
Another interesting story. I actually met Matt in Florida when I was shooting a commercial, and he came in to just show up and
it's Dragon Ball.
Helping one of his John Stewart. Yeah, John Stewart, one of the students. And so I remembered him from that, and I'm like, what this kid's doing? And so when I saw him come in to the audition, I'm like, yes. So we're very happy to have him.
Oh, thanks.
And the rest is history. So. Keep Hayward, ladies and gentlemen.
Going down the line, I was going to ask, what are your inspirations that got you doing what you're doing and keep you doing what you're doing?
Well, for me, I mean, my main background as a kid is, still now, I'm a special makeup effects creature designer artist. And so what actually introduced me to the sense of wonder and fantasy was Ultraman. I was 7 years old, living overseas in Taiwan. And I take a bus to school every morning, and one day there was this giant billboard with these silver guys with red stripes fighting these monsters, and I lost my mind. And so in school, I was in the 3rd grade, in school, I was talking to all my friends, like, oh, what's going on, let's watch this movie. After school, I saw it 3 times that day. Wow. That movie changed my life, and after that, I started to discover, wow, there's Kamen Rider, there's all these shows, Kikaida, you know, and so from that point on, I just fell in love with the whole Japanese superheroes. And then when I was 21, I got to meet Shotaro Ishimori. Oh! And, it was amazing. Amazing experience. He was such a kind man. And he even told me, I was in better shape than him, 21. But he even told me that I look like a Kamen Rider. And I should go on a mission for it. So that's been primarily my influence, you know, especially doing a show like this. Again, it's a dream come true because I followed it since I was a little kid.